Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Brittany, the face behind Heart and Hook. For this week's vlog, we are freehanding a raglan shell stitch cardigan in this yarn. It is the Karen All Day Cotton in the color cream. I have used this one before, I think. That's why it's all pulled out like this. Maybe? Yes. I want to use... what's recommended? Let's see. It's recommended I use a 5. Kind of want to use a 5.5. Okay, I'm going to do my chain and get like the foundation done. And then we will go from there. I'll be back. I just completed the first 4 rows and this is what we're looking like. That is the pattern. So it'll sit like here, which is exactly what I want. And then I'm not going to do like a button closure or anything. I just want to do ties. So I'm just going to keep going until it gets to about here-ish. And then I will tie off for the armpits and finish the body. But I'm going to take a break for a little bit because I don't have the brain power to keep going with this right now, and I'm taking notes so that I can like hopefully make a pattern for it. I will see you guys when I'm ready to pick it back up. It is the next day. I did work on this a little bit more last night and then a little bit this morning. I think I'm almost to the point that I can like tie off and connect the body panel. Not tie off. Like create the armpit holes, the armpits, and then start working on the body, and then I'll attach the arms on later. I think my goal was to get the sides to be about 13 inches. I haven't measured them. You have to end, at least the way I'm doing the pattern, you have to end on a certain row repeat. So I need to make it to there before I even bother measuring. So I have to finish literally this much of this row and then do a whole nother row, and then I can measure. I'm going to cut off these little yarn tails here because they're irritating me, and I prefer to just like not save them until the end. So this is what we're gonna do. You were like so far away. What is happening? There we go. Okay, now you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this row, and then I'm so excited to not have my stitch markers in anymore, because I hate stitch markers. Well, no, I don't hate them. I hate having to move them. Like, interrupts my flow state. I love that they make it so I don't lose my place, but like, I'm in a flow state and then I gotta stop and I'm gonna move a stitch marker. It really messes with everything. I have decided I'm kind of done making things for summer. I would rather start building my fall wardrobe. So like, I am starting this one, and then I have my other hexagon cardigan that's just gonna be like my when I'm bored project, pick it up. Although I think I have to buy more yarn for it. We shall see. And then I think I want to make a beret. I definitely do. It's just a matter of if I'm gonna actually do it or not. And then I want to make a, like the granny square hooded scarf situation. For those of you who don't know, I live in Alberta, Canada, and it gets friggin' cold here. So I want like a nice little throw it on hooded scarf situation for the cold mornings when I'm taking the kids to school. And then I think I want to make some mitts. Maybe. We'll see. I'm definitely going to make myself a toque this year because I mean literally everyone toques last year except myself. So that's on the list. I'll probably use I don't know if I'm going to use the woolies that I have up here. It's just like a cream. Or I do have a few other woolies I could use. Or I might just do like a double-stranded acrylic. Because I have some acrylic I want to get rid of. Yeah, I want to make a pullover. But like, I think I want to do crochet that looks like knit. I definitely still want to learn how to knit, so that's on the list of things to do. In fact, I've bought a few different knitting needles and just did not touch them. We'll see. I'm for sure going to finish this, and then my oldest daughter wants me to make her a matching dragonfly poncho, so I'll probably do that because I think I can make that out in like 4 hours. And then from there, I really don't know what I will do next. I know that I want to start making like some transition pieces. I do want to make another Santorini Cardi, but use a different yarn because I think that that's why I didn't like it. Because the yarn was not my favorite. I used the Silky Soft Bamboo from Rayon from Bamboo yarn by Loops and Threads, and it was a god-awful nightmare to work with. And then I just don't think it was like the right yarn for the project, you know? So I'm going to, I think I want to do it in this red. Like I have this red cotton here that I think would be really pretty. Here's how we are sitting. So it'll sit like this, and I kind of want it to do like the V open, and then I'm going to have probably about here ties. But I think, yeah, one more row and we'll be good. I could also just measure it. Wow, it's like my brain was just rebooting. I have no idea what I was just saying. Oh yeah, 13-ish. So like, that should be fine after this next row. In fact, it's gonna have to be, because I'm not doing any more increases. I will just add enough chains in the armpit. My oldest daughter she got really into like Avatar: The Last Airbender. So she watched all of those, and then she watched the new Avatar Aang movie with us the other night. And then now she's watching Legend of Korra. But we don't have, we don't subscribe to all the extra shit on Prime. So she's using my sister's, but my sister's only logged in on my iPad. So my daughter has my iPad, and I'm having fun with this pattern, but I'm also kind of bored and like, I want to watch something. But if I was going to watch something, it would just be on my phone. And I don't know if that's big enough, you know? So instead I'll sit here with nothing. No show, no music, just the voices inside my head. This is looking so cute so far. I'm very proud of myself. Maybe need to pause and go get a snack sometime soon. Snack and an energy drink? Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to finish this round, start the next one so I can get the armpits squared off so I don't have to deal with stitch markers anymore. Just like do little chains across there. And then I will stop and get a snack. Probably go for a walk with my kids. And then we'll see. We'll see how much time I have. I have to drive just a little bit of ways to pick up a BMX bike for my daughter. She's gonna start BMX racing. My best friend does it. And by the way, my best friend is literally the coolest person in the entire world. She's like uber friggin' smart, super, super cool, so thoughtful and welcoming, and is like the best possible human I could want to have around influencing my kids, okay? Anyway, so she BMX races, and we've been like just talking about it, and we watched her race a few times, and whatever, right? So now my middle daughter is like, I want to try. So we took her, she did a little tested out situation at the BMX track. Watching her out there, I have never been more proud. That's a lie. When I got the report cards and all of my kids were told that they were like the nicest, most welcoming human beings, I've never been more proud of that. But watching her out there and just like seeing how just like brave and fearless she was, and just like she looked like she'd been doing it her whole life. I was so proud. I was beaming. She was so good at it. So the fact that she is like so incredibly talented at it, picked it up like it was nothing, and now she genuinely wants to do it, I'm like, absolutely. Whatever we need to do to support you, absolutely. So my best friend is going to come and check out this bike with us, and then I'll probably have a little BMX racer on my hands. I'm going to stop yapping and I'm going to just like power through this so then I can do everything I said I was going to do. I have officially tied off for the armpits, so this is what we're looking like now. I definitely have a long more way to go, but I'm hoping to be finished this, I don't know, it's Thursday now. Ideally, I would like to be finished it by Tuesday, but I'm not going to rush myself because I am getting back into the swing of just letting crochet be relaxing and slow-paced. So, although I would like it to be done by Tuesday, if it's not a huge deal. I'm going to work on it when I feel like it. I'm not going to rush through it, especially because I am writing notes and taking pictures and hopefully going to turn this into a pattern, because this is just much too beautiful to not be made by everybody. So that is the plan there. For now, I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to go get some food, some water, and then hopefully go on a walk while the weather's still nice, because it has been very rainy here. Very rainy. So I will catch you guys when we get back. Back to our cardigan. I just realized I haven't been wearing my Apple Watch this whole time. Whatever. Let's see how much time I actually have. Okay, I have 15 minutes until my friend's here, so I'm going to crochet for that entire time. If my maths correctly, I should be able to get 2 rows done. We are back. I got super duper locked in on this project last night and then almost completed it. So the one arm is done. Now I'm just working on the other arm. I do need to count how many rows I'm at on this because I need to hit 45. And then I do some increases so that I'll get like just a little bit more, just a little wider at the wrist. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. Yeah. So I need to hit 45 rows, and then I can't believe I'm like in the home stretch and all of my other ends are weaved in. Crazy. This will definitely be done today. So I'm going to count my rows now so I have like a baseline of where I'm at, and then we'll go from there. I'm currently on the 35th row. So finish this one, 10 more, and then my increases, another row with no increases, and then it's done. So that's kind of insane to me that like it's gonna be done today. Oh my gosh. I don't think you guys realize how excited I am for this. Especially because I've never, like, other than my poncho, I've never made my own design before. Well, I made a tank top, but that's nothing to this scale and this, like with an actual nice stitch, other than my poncho. So I'm very excited. I would like to put out a pattern for it. I just don't know as though when that's going to be, because they take like, I mean, I started this on the 5th, I think, Yeah, I started on like the 5th, either the 5th or the 7th, and it is the 13th today. So it takes about a week to do. And as we all know, things take even longer when you're writing a pattern because you have to like stop, write stuff down, take pictures. So I don't know when I will get it done. Also, it feels more like a spring summer thing just because like I am gonna call it the Seaside Cardi. So I don't know if it's really worth it to like try and rush and get a pattern out when we're heading into fall, you know? And I think I would need to buy more yarn to make another one. Although it could be really cute in like this color, this like teal, and that is a little bit lighter weight, so I don't know as though I would go through the same yardage. I don't know. But I think the goal is going to be to put the pattern out end of next April. So I think beginning of March. Yeah, beginning of March I would look for pattern testers. And then it would be like a 6-week testing period. Is that reasonable? If that's not reasonable, if that's like not enough time for a cardigan, someone please let me know because I don't want to give like unreasonable expectations. Oh, if I finish this today, that also means that I can start recording for my next video, which should keep me on track to get finished that video in time to post it when it needs to come out. Otherwise I will have to, I don't know, come up with some other quick video to put out that week. Wasn't sure how many more balls of yarn I was gonna need, so I ended up buying 6. Turns out I literally only needed one more. So now I have 5 extra. In my defense, they come in packs of 3 when you order them from Amazon, so that's why I didn't just order 1 or 2. I also just really like this color, and I love this yarn. So having some extras in my stash isn't like a huge deal. I think I'm gonna make some granny squares next. I want to make something like, I don't know, I want like a whole granny square duster. I just have to pick out a color palette, I think. Well, first of all, okay, so my kids didn't sleep last night. Also, I got really, okay, backtrack. Last night I got super duper locked in on this, and then next thing I knew it was like 1 a.m. So that was cool. And then 2 of my kids woke up last night with nightmares, and it took 2 hours to get them back to sleep. So I did not go to sleep until like almost 4, which is not great. And then this morning my husband phoned and he had forgot some of his tools at home. So he was like, hey, are you heading out today? Are you coming out this way? Could you bring me them? If not, don't worry about it. And I was like, well, I'm not heading out that way, but like if it's going to make your life easier, I'll bring you your tools. And he genuinely was like, literally don't even worry about it. Like, I have stuff I can use to make do. And I was like, you support our entire family. Literally the least thing I can do is bring you your tools. Like, it's fine. So then, since we were heading out anyway, I was like, oh, I'll just take the kids to an indoor playground. The weather's kind of crappy, but like, this way they can at least like burn some energy. It was so loud in there. And I get that, like, indoor playgrounds are going to be loud. There's a crap ton of kids. However, they had the music turned up so loud. And then on top of that, there was, like, kids screaming. So now I just feel a little bit like my brain wants to turn off. Also, there was this kid in there that he took my son's glasses off of his face and then started hitting my son. So then my son hit him back. And then the kid who, like, started it, his sister came to me and was like, excuse me, like, your son hit my brother. Like, are we forgetting the part where your brother ripped his glasses off of his face and then started hitting him? Also, couldn't find their parents anywhere. So, that was cool. Now I have a headache. I'm super duper tired. Probably gonna crash soon, but that is all contributing to not being able to effectively count. Because this is just for me. I've just been leaving mistakes in it. Also, it's free-handed, so like, is there really mistakes? Yes. So like, each of these little cluster things is supposed to be 5 stitches. There's been a couple that have 6, and then there's been a couple that have 4. In the end, they just even out. And I know that's not how it works, but like, for the sake of me being lazy and not frogging this, because it's just for me, if it was for someone else, I'd be a lot more like, oh no, I need to go back and fix that. But for the sake of it just being for me, it's fine. 2 4s and 2 6s equal 4 5s as far as I'm concerned. This is my least favorite part about doing sleeves. It's like, it just keeps spinning up on itself, and you gotta like untwist the whole unit. It's not that bad for these like more lightweight small pieces, but when I do like my big cloud cardigans, it kind of sucks. That's more for the ribbing though, because the sleeves you do by themselves. All of my furls hooks have officially came in, so the packages I said I was waiting for are all here, and they are beautiful. There's a fiber on my face and it's tickling my nose. It's a miracle treat day today, so we're gonna go and get blizzards later. I'd like to have this done by the time my husband gets home from work, which is... Oh, that gives me 2 hours. If I don't finish it in 2 hours, probably gonna be a little disappointed in myself. I might need an energy drink. I'm gonna put a pause here. I'm gonna A, deal with my kids who are now fighting, B, get an energy drink, and then C, probably put on a YouTube video. I just recently started watching Mrs. Moon in Heaven. You see Jada a lot in Passionate Kelsey's vlogs, and I just never subscribed until now, but now I've subscribed and I'm rewatching all of their videos, so I'm gonna continue that. Be right. So she still needs to be blocked, but we're done. I am so in love with it. This is all I have left out of that last skein, so I will need to wind that up, but that's a problem for later. Everything is weaved in. I should try it on. I'm gonna cry if this doesn't fit. This is like exactly what I envisioned, and the sleeves are like just a little bit wider there. So then once the stitches like relax and it's blocked, it'll be just absolutely perfect. This is, oh, you guys, give me 13 of them right now. I am beyond obsessed. Beyond obsessed. And the beautiful thing about it is you could customize it. So you could cinch the sleeves. Like you could do decreases instead. Or keep it bubbly but then have like a cuff. So you can get like the balloon detail. You could do this way more in, like keep going with your increases. And then do buttons. I, however, just wanted like a very open and then just the tie. I'm in love with it. Truly, truly in love. So, wow, I'm also just so proud of myself. Because I literally, what do you mean I took this and a hook and now I have a brand new staple piece in my closet? What? This is about to become my entire personality. If you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. I put out new videos every single Tuesday. Yeah, love you guys.